Hi, today is a vlog, March 2nd, 2020. Today I'm gonna share my diary, journal, memo, something else, some stories maybe. Well, there could be a bit of confusion in your world today. Trying to make sense of what's going on might not be the easiest task. Rational thinking and analytical processes may not be the best way to find the solution. You might be better off just letting the issue sit for now and deal with it later. When the facts are clearer, let go of control and the desire to make sense of it all. Instead, just relax and let the day take you where it will. Well, I'm walking, exercising. You are asked to spring into action today, so don't resist it. Be aware of the fact that things may not be as they seem. There could be a strange facade over the situation that you should be aware of before you act. Your head may seem a bit clouded. Your fantasy world is especially active today, so you might feel the urge to run away and never come back. That might not be a bad idea. It might be hard to get to the root of a matter today. Instead of getting stressed about it, take a long nap sometime this afternoon, water your plants and read a book. Escape into some sort of fantasy land that takes you away from your daily life. Dealing with people on their own terms may prove extremely difficult. The other party might not be acting from a point of assuredness. Deal with them later. Enjoy a spirited day in which you indulge in everything your heart desires. Your imagination could take you to a whole new realm in which you play the starring role. Live these fantasies. Remember that if you can dream it, you can do it. So think big. The fire instead you burns. Brightly, so make good use of this power before it's squandered away by someone else tugging on the strings. You may be feeling especially concerned with others today. Your thoughts are with the less fortunate. Perhaps you should consider teaming up with a local church or other community organization to help your immediate community. Your spiritual well-being is also important to you today, and you should do something to honor this part of you. It could be hard for you to keep yourself grounded. Today is an active day for you in which you would do well working with groups of others. Your imagination is especially active, and you might find yourself playing out scenes from your dreams. The people in your life are playing a more important role than they have in times past. Recognize and appreciate these key people. Work with them to lift the layer of the fog that seems to be clouding the air today. Today is a day to roll with the punches. Don't take anything too seriously and refrain from making any major decisions. You might get the sense that something or someone is working behind the scenes without your knowledge. Trust your instincts. See what you can do to bridge the gap between reality and what you sense from the spiritual world. Visit the ocean or take a long walk in the woods. This could very well be one of those days in which you forget to put on your shoes before heading out the door. Make sure your hat is screwed on tight before you climb out of the bed this morning. Otherwise, you might find it floating up in the clouds. Daydreams will seep into your consciousness. No matter how hard you try to keep your mind focused on the matter at hand. The information coming at you today may be clouded and delusional. Take it with a grain of salt. Someone could try to pull the wool over your eyes. Check the bus schedule twice before hopping on board. You could find yourself lost in the wrong part of town. Otherwise, have patience and try not to get too upset if you aren't receiving the answers you want. The truth will come out soon enough. Your fantasy world will be especially active today, and you should feel free to take off into dreamland. Let your imagination run the show today, and you will be delightfully surprised at the rewards this will bring to your everyday life. It may be hard to make a decision about anything. Practical, so don't even try. Leave it to a day in which you are feeling more grounded. Things might not feel like they are fitting into place today. So don't try to press the issue. You may sense a strong desire to escape into fantasy land. and never come back. Resist the temptation to indulge in recreational substances that might leave you feeling more muddled. muddled. Then, before, get your work done and then let those escape into the depths of your mind and explore what rich fantasies your inner self has to offer. Your physical vitality is extra strong today. Although your thoughts may be a little clouded, someone could strongly object to an action of yours, but realize that their motivation may be a bit skewed. Muster the self-confidence to stand up for yourself at this time. Whatever happens, you will be called on to take action one way or another. Take the time to assess the facts carefully because there may be trickery going on. Beautiful weather today. Your ambition has a lot of control over you right now, but it could be forcing you to take on more than you can really handle. Be mindful of how full your plane is. There is no point in taking on any more projects if you don't have the energy to deal with them. You'll only get frustrated and build up a reputation for being flaky or unreliable. And that isn't who you really are. Let some stuff pass you by today. Someone needs the experiences more than you do. It's time today to add a little breathing room to your schedule. You have been in a hurry lately, getting things done left and right. Your productivity is admirable, but it can't be sustained. Go slowly today, and if you can put a few things off for another day, do it. Call that friend and just schedule your dinner date. Let them know you need a quiet night in. They will not only be able to relate, but they will probably be grateful for the chance to have one to let all of your fantasies, hopes, and wishes guide you on your path today. Not your responsibilities, fears of guilt. You don't have to schedule your life around anyone else. If you don't want to right now, and you most certainly don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Most importantly, you can't avoid something just because it makes you a little bit scared. In fact, if something intimidates you, that means you should definitely tackle and conquer it. The little bit of a drama that you could have early today would catch a normal person off guard and ruin their entire day, but not you. Your quick mind will help you figure out a great solution in no time, and you'll be able to make everybody happy. You will salvage a great day out of a messy morning. You are becoming a wonderful peacemaker right now, and you should get used to being the person that your friends and family turn to when they need some insight or advice. In any type of conflict you may have today, try to focus on the facts and figures of the situation at hand, not the emotions they are stirring up. You can't always think about things in terms of how they make you feel. Right now, you just need to think, turn off your heart, turn up your brain power, and an answer will become obvious almost immediately. You are smarter than you give yourself credit. 4. And you should start trusting your brain just as much as you trust your gut. If you are feeling combative early in the day. Don't assume that this feeling will last the entire day. You can mellow out easily as long as you give in a little, agree to a compromise, and feeling you will stop feeling the need to fight. Sure, maybe a friend's lunch suggestion is at your least favorite restaurant, but you can find something to eat on the menu. You can't have everything you want all the time. If you did, you'd miss out on some neat new stuff. One of your personal relationships could be growing into a business relationship, and this is a very good thing of both of you. You each
I'm with my mother right now.
have your head on straight, and the communication is healthy enough between the two of you to enable you to take care of work as well as of each other. This is a day of great potential for both of you. It's time to move forward with your plans and see what happens. The two of you will be there for each other every step of the way. Things are looking good. For you today. If you are trying to start anything like a new job, a trip, some sort of art project or fitness routine, just make sure you don't put too much pressure on yourself. Don't expect instant results. It's important to enjoy the early stage of this and get used to the feeling it brings to your life. The beginning stage of anything is full of uncertainty, so it's helpful to be comfortable with not knowing exactly what's going on to happen next. The world is full of opportunities for you to grow today. So try to free up some time in the afternoon to take advantage of at least one of them. Plus, your brain is open to new ideas, new ways of doing things, and you're one old dog who is ready to learn some new tricks. If you have been thinking about starting a new hobby, pursuing a new interest, or making a big move toward a new relationship, this is the right day to get things going. Making a change has never felt so exciting. Now is not the time to go on shopping, spree, or be otherwise careless with your money. You have two opposites working against each other: your sense of responsibility and your urge to shower those you love with gifts. Listen to you. Listen to your more practical side and understand that your friends would rather have you pinching pennies and free of stress than worried about what bills you are going to pay first. You can be generous with your time instead. They will appreciate it much more. When opportunity knocks, you don't always have to open the door. Be careful not to become a person who always says yes because you think being always busy is a good way to be. It's time to get a lot more particular. About what you get involved with. You don't have the time, energy, or resources to hop on every bandwagon that comes your way. Think about your goals and how to get there. This will free you up to truly understand which opportunities to take and which to leave. You will have the answer to a problem. You'll have the answer to a problem that has been puzzling people for quite a while. And you will have it faster than anyone else around. You are going to shine today, and everyone will be animals in their praise of you. Don't start blushing when people go on and on about how smart and healthy you are. Just soak it in. This is the start of a very positive phase for you and your people. Everyone's put their drama behind them and they are ready to just relax and have fun. Well, that's all. Bye bye.